So today I'm going to do a video that has been highly requested. It was originally requested by one of my dearest friends, Shannon, and then many people asked the same question: hey, can you do a video about being vegan in France / in Paris? I'll try to be as informative as possible. It's true that France is not the most, what would we say? In France, being a vegan / a vegetarian is not very common, and it's not very well seen most of the time. It's still seen as something that's a bit out of the norm, out of the ordinary, sort of like being a bit weird. Food is a big part of French culture, and a lot of the French food has animal products in it. So if you don't really participate into those activities in the way you're expected to, people will often tell you you don't know how to enjoy life and stuff like that, and it can be quite upsetting and even stressful to have a social life in France when you're a vegan or a vegetarian. However, it's becoming more and more common. People are getting more and more information on that topic, and I feel like it's getting definitely better. Also, many people ask me about being vegan in France and Paris because it seems like many people think we have to eat special foods or get special sources of proteins or special substitutes in order to compensate for the meat, the fish, well, any kind of animals or animal-based product that we are not eating. And it's not true. You don't need to eat anything special. All that you need can be found in very simple, whole and raw, very kind of like natural and plain plant-based foods. Social life in France, if you're a vegan, is not really easy because since it's not mainstream, I'm gonna be honest once again, there are not so many restaurants and cafes and shops and bakeries and stuff like that for vegans. Actually, almost known. You can always search for information online. I like the website Happy Cow, which I think most vegans, vegetarians would know. For grocery shopping now, the thing is you just have to be a little bit clever. In France, like most countries, we have a variety of supermarkets, and not all the supermarkets have the same prices, not all great for the same products, and basically you learn where to shop. So for fruits and vegetables, which are what you want to put the main emphasis on, I 90% of the time would buy them at the farmers market. So in France there are many of them. Quality is often very good and the prices are often quite good as well. And if you buy a lot of fruit at the same time, you can get a good price, and if you go at the end of the market, you can also go good prices. So it's a good thing to do, and it's a great way to get into the French culture, I want to say. Other than that, if you want to buy your fruits and vegetables in supermarkets, unless you can afford organic products, which would be nice, but it's not my case, I would really suggest going to specific supermarkets, which are going to be listed down below. Some of them, like Monoprix, which is pretty famous, are supermarkets you should definitely avoid because prices are really expensive and high. Just make sure you shop where you can find the best deals. Asian supermarkets are also really good if you're looking for tropical fruits and if you're looking for ripe fruits, and they also are really great for tofu and I don't know, all sort of spices and soups and noodles and pastes that can really make your dishes flavorful without any animal products. When it comes to basic things such as rice, bread and stuff like that, you can shop wherever you like, really. Just compare and find the ones that are the best. And when it comes to substitutes, you will very unlikely find them in regular supermarkets, even though if you go to the organic section of the shop, you can find some soy milk, some almond milk, some tofu, some vegan patties and stuff like that. However, I like to buy those things at organic shops. There are a bunch of them in France. Some of them are Naturalia, La Biocoop, La Bio C'est Bon, La Vie Claire, and other names. They have vegan sausages. They're not fully vegans, but they have vegan sausages, vegan cheese, vegan milk, vegan yogurts, all sorts of things like that. You can find vegan biscuits, vegan cereals. So yeah, it's really nice. And you should also definitely check those organic shops if you want to find some vegan cleaning products and vegan cosmetic, because you can find some vegan cleaning products in regular supermarkets. I buy most of my stuff from the organic shop because it's clearly stated that it's vegan and not tested on animals. Whereas in regular supermarkets, usually it's only not tasted on animals. For cosmetics, they also have some of them, but it's more like to wash yourself, basically, like toothpaste, deodorants, shampoo and conditioners and soaps. However, shampoos, conditioners and soap can also be found in regular supermarkets sometimes. Don't forget also the Body Shop and Lush, which are obviously in France, in most big cities. Really, I would say buy online for those things because it's quite tricky. You don't have a lot of items to choose from, so it's always better to buy online. For all things which are a bit more specific, you can search for specifically vegan shops. I know only one of them, which happens to be in Paris, and it's called Un Monde Vegan, which means a vegan world, and they have all things vegan you can think of, even foods for your pets. So yeah, definitely check this place out if you're in Paris. I will put the links down below. So yeah, that's basically just it. I hope this was helpful for you, and if you have any more specific questions, please feel free to let me know. I hope you enjoy watching this video, guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!